So, hello and welcome everyone. Today we are conducting the first podcast of S.M Spoken English Podcast. So, we have a student, Avijit, and he would be explaining all his experience, whatever he has learned from our courses, and he would explain also that how he feel after completing few months of these courses and how he's improving his ability to speak. So, Avijit, welcome to this podcast. How are you feeling today?
Thank you for having me this podcast, and I am so excited for that. And I feel nervous a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's okay. And thank you for having me in this podcast, and I'm really so excited for that.
So, Avijit, today we have a topic. Actually, I want to discuss with you about communication skills.
Okay.
And so, my first question is that what comes in your mind when you heard the term communication skill?
Okay. So when I hear these communication skills, so the first thing in my mind come with which is communication skills is like how like I how can I talk with a lot of people and how can I express my ideas and explain anything to people with confidence.
Yeah, definitely.
So and lot of I see a lot of English medium school students.
Yeah.
They are also learn English and communication, but still they are not able to speak properly, and
Yeah.
they are not able to communicate with a lot of people.
So you are trying to say it is not a subject that you
Yes.
can learn by sitting at your home or you can memorize some principles.
Yes.
So you are trying to say it's more of like a skill, so like a driving and swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the more you practice it, the more you do it, you can actually improve your speaking.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. When we talk about communication skill, we there is another idea that comes in your mind that comes on in our mind, that is English communication skill.
Okay.
And do you really think that English communication skill is really important for us?
So first of all, I'm a Bengali medium student,
Yeah.
and if I able to communicate in Bengali, I communicate with my Bengal peoples.
Yeah.
But when I try to communicate with another country's people and another state like Germany,
Yeah.
America. So on that time, if I speak in Bengali, they cannot understand me.
Yes.
And so English is a national language, international language, you know. So if I learn how to communicate in English language, so then it helped me to communicate with another country's people.
Yes.
So if like I have also a dream like I start to business and at all. So that's if I start a business, I cannot start a business
Only in India.
In India. So it's overall world.
Yes.
So on that time, English is so important.
Yeah.
So if I don't know how to communicate with English language, so it's not possible to grow
do
up
the
and
business.
everything.
Yeah. So you are talking about just because you want to start business, you want
Yeah.
to become a businessman, and you want to do business internationally. That's
Yes.
why you want to learn English.
Yes.
So what about those people? What about those students who doesn't want to start their business, who wants to find a job? And I want to ask you that why they need to learn English.
Okay. So another first reason is if ever like everyone has the dream to travel everywhere like
Yes.
like America and Brazil, Argentina.
definitely.
Okay, so on that time, so if you don't know how to speak in English, how to communicate with people, so it's
You cannot enjoy the
you
tour,
can
I guess.
enjoy this tour, and you cannot know about their culture and
Yeah.
their lifestyle. So if you if someone has a plan to travel like others country, so on that time English communication is important.
Okay.
And the another thing is jobs.
Yeah.
So in our Bengal, if I do a job like they are giving me 20,000 or 30,000.
Yeah.
But if I work for another country on this same job, but on that time I got more money from
Yes.
this job.
Yeah.
So if I don't know how to speak in English, if I don't know how to communicate with people, so no,
It's not
it's
possible.
not possible.
Yeah.
So that's why English is so important in our daily life and everywhere.
Okay, so you are trying to say not only English help us to communicate with others,
Yes.
but it also help us to earn more.
Yeah, and
Uh,
also, and if anyone has planned to study higher,
Yeah.
so on that time we cannot start reading Bengali language. Like
Okay.
every books are written on English language,
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
So and if you like if you plan to grow self improvement,
Yes.
so on that time you also need to know how to English language.
Yes.
So it's if you don't know English language, it's cannot possible to self growth, self anything.
Okay.
So in,
So my one of my query that I have, did you ever see any person who are actually want to go for higher study, want to pursue higher study, but just because of the English, he is facing some problem because he is from Bengali medium school, and when he is
okay.
doing higher study, all the books that you mentioned that it is written in English.
Yes.
So have you ever seen this kind of person who are facing this same problem?
Yeah, like I don't meet with I didn't meet with that
Any?
size of people, but I realize it
Yeah.
like I am studying in class 11
Yeah,
and
definitely.
with commerce team, and you know if I dream about
So are you
CA.
studying in class 11 only right now?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
and you know if you like if I dream to become a CA or
Yeah.
like that, so on that time on this book cannot written on Bengali language,
Yes,
so it's
definitely.
it's not possible to become a CA. So I'm a Bengali medium
Yeah.
student also. So if I don't know English language, if I don't know, so I cannot become my
Yeah. Lack
what I
of.
want to be.
Yes, yes.
So that is
Your dream cannot be
be
fulfilled.
fulfilled.
Yeah.
So that is the main thing. If you don't know about English, and
Yes.
after knowing English, you there today's topic is
Communication
communication
skills. Yeah.
communication skills. So after knowing English, you can learn and you should learn how to communicate
Communicate
with people.
effectively. Yeah.
So
With people.
it's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
great thing actually. And I recently talk with a lot of people
Yes.
after
In English.
in
In
English
English.
also
Oh
in
my
English
gosh.
also
So.
because I talk with different states and different countries. So
Okay.
on that time,
So actually, your learning is actually helping you
yes,
to
yes,
talk to
yes,
many people. Yeah.
yes, and the SM Spoken English Academy
Yeah.
helps me a lot. That's
Okay.
it's not for my communication skills and
Okay.
English.
Yeah.
This academy helped me in on all real life problems, how to
Yes.
solve real life problems
Okay.
on all at all.
Yes.
So I'm so happy
Yeah.
to receive this opportunity,
Yeah.
and thank you to you
Yeah,
to give
you are
me this
most
opportunity
welcome.
also.
And it is our pleasure that we are able to do that to our
Yes.
students. We are able to guide them to certain level where they can solve their problems, where they are able to communicate with international people.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we cannot be limited by our local area. If you born in Amtola, if you brought up in Amtola, if you grown up in Amtola, that does not mean you have to be limited in Amtola. You have to grow yourself. You
Yes.
have to talk to other people.
Yeah.
Then you will be understand what are the opportunities that you can get in your life. So
Yes.
that's the thing that we, and because of the English, it is only possible for English. If you are not able to speak, there are so many opportunities in your life you will
Yeah,
miss.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
the most important
yeah,
thing.
you may be the talented person, you may be the
Yeah.
intelligent person, you may be the smartest person in your area, but
Yeah.
if you are not able to speak in English, nobody will able to understand what talent do you have
Yeah.
in you. So that's
And
problem.
and see a lot of people who
Yeah.
lost their opportunity. I
Yes.
see their talent, like he he's a great talented person, but
Yeah.
still he don't get job or he
Yes.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah, definitely.
So because of the he
Lack of communication
lack
skill.
of
Yeah.
communication skills. And
So, do you think that there is one of my favorite question is this,
yeah,
that most of the people think that English speaking skills and communication skills are the same thing. I just want to know, do you see any difference between these two things?
what could you repeat it like
My question is that many people think that English speaking skills and communication skills are the same thing.
no,
Do you see any problem?
actually, the communication skills and English speaking, there's a two different part. As
Okay,
a
how is it
little.
different?
Like English speaking, like you talk in
Yeah,
English
yes,
language, okay. And when you communicate with people, on that time you express your feelings,
yes,
and if you speak English, on that time you don't express your feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you communicate with people, then it on that time you express your
Ideas.
ideas
Yeah.
and feelings,
Emotions.
emotions, and everything.
Everything.
So
Yeah.
that is the a little difference,
Difference.
but yeah,
But it has a huge impact.
yes,
It
it is
has
a huge impact.
because when you're only speaking, maybe you sound like a robot,
Yes,
which doesn't have any emotion, any kind of feelings,
like a
idea.
machine.
Like a machine,
Like a machine.
Yeah. But like for like you, if you go for an interview, if
Yeah.
you're just speaking out some random information, you will not be selected. You will not be selected.
Yeah.
But if you put that your some emotion, your passion, if you can able to show that, then with the chances of getting selected will be so much higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you do the business, you have to make your customer feel something
Yeah.
about your product. So you cannot talk about all the features and all the important things about your
Yes.
product.
And
You have
what
to
I
make-
and what I give
Yes.
our customers also.
Yes.
So if I don't tell say this and to our customers, so
Yes.
I cannot able to
Sell them.
sell them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not
That's-
possible.
So that is two different things.
Yeah.
Communication skills and
Yeah.
English speaking skills
Yeah,
are two
yeah,
different
yeah.
things. What do you I mean? What I really think that communication skill, English speaking skill, is a part of communication skill.
Yeah.
But it's not the whole part.
Yeah, yeah, you are right. Because if I able to speak in English, and if I don't know how to communicate,
Yes.
so that is the big problem I face in
Yeah.
our future. Like I can speak in English, but I can't express my ideas.
Ideas, yes, yes.
I can convince any
Person.
any person.
Yeah, that's you are totally right.
So when you like communicate after you easily know how to speak in English.
Yeah.
But you should it's hard to communicate develop that, but
Communication.
if you practice it daily, then you can.
Definitely. I'm totally agree with you. And so I would also like to discuss one of the biggest challenge that we face as a Bengali medium student.
Okay.
Okay, I am also a Bengali medium student,
Yeah.
and you are also Bengali medium students.
Since you are Bengali medium schools students, and you know
Yeah.
what we face
Yes.
and what is the main problem we face.
Yeah,
So
yes.
that's why you teach us. Like I don't know, like I don't feel boring. I don't
Yeah.
feel like I go a lot of tuition class and
Yeah.
everywhere, but I on that classes I feel so boring, and I don't want to go.
Yeah.
But in this class I feel so excited.
Yeah.
I feel so I can't miss these classes.
Okay.
So it's since you are from Bengali medium schools, and you know how to teach us.
Yes, definitely. Because I have been facing all this
Yeah.
problem in my journey.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
in this generation and in this time, there are a lot of academies, and
Yeah.
there are a lot of English spoken English tuition.
Yeah.
They are just earn some money, and they are not giving some real life
Values.
problems,
Yeah.
how to solve.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
but in this academy it's totally
So,
give us.
yeah, it's my mission to actually lift up all the Bengali medium students, and I actually, it's my dream. It's not my dream. It's my goal that there will be one day all the Bengali medium students, they will be speak like, they will be way more better speaker than English
You have
medium
this
students.
goal because you face this problem,
definitely.
and you want to change it. You have to
Different.
change it. So that's why you have this mentality.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
You
a
are-
great
you are
thing to.
absolutely right.
We have like you.
Thank you so much for
And-
giving me this
yeah.
kind of compliment. And the thing that I want to discuss is that one of the biggest problem that we face as a Bengali medium student, there are a lot of problems. There are a list of problems you can mention, but there is some specific problems I want to talk about. First of all, the grammar problem.
Okay.
So what is
So-
grammar problem? Let me just say something.
Okay.
Many people think that, especially Bengali medium students, they think if they are not good at grammar, they never can speak in English. So
Yeah.
what's your thought on that?
We already
Yeah.
okay, when I started,
Yeah.
I also focused in grammar, and I also think about people. That's the another.
Okay, the way the
big-
other people think, you
Yeah.
have also that kind of.
So when we focused on grammar, on that time we cannot express our ideas actually.
Yes.
On that time we like a robot or something like that, because
Definitely.
we focused on grammar
Yes.
and we
Rules and regulation.
Yeah. So it's not possible when we focus on, and every Bengali medium schools have this problem
Yeah.
when we started actually. So after practicing it, after knowing it and
Yeah.
learning it, then we understand it how to communicate and how forget about grammar. But
It's
I do
important.
like
Yeah.
grammar. It's important. At least you know basic grammar.
Yeah.
If you don't know basic grammar, then you cannot
Yeah,
express
definitely.
actually.
It's
So
almost
it's almost like
difficult.
if you say something, then opposition people they understand a different way.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So meaning will be changed.
yeah, meaning will
Actually,
be
little bit
changed.
grammar will be important. But my concern is that so basically people emphasizes. I mean, they actually put pressure, a lot of pressure on knowing grammar, like what is noun, what is pronoun, what is adjective, what is verb. What do you think? Do you really think these are the things important when you talk in English, when you speak in English?
Actually, if you know our basic things,
Yeah,
okay, then you can communicate with people. So
yeah,
it doesn't matter, noun, adjective, and I also don't know about it. And
okay.
when people talk about it, I feel so
Boring.
boring,
Yeah.
and I feel so why I can speak in English and I also express my idea, but still everyone focused on grammar,
Yeah.
and they try to convince me
Yeah.
to focus on grammar. But
Yes, definitely.
why I focused on grammar? Because I
Yes.
know the truth now.
Yeah.
But when we know the truth, we can there
Actually.
cannot able to convince us. So yeah.
Yeah. So actually, those people who said this kind of things, I think what I really experienced in my life, they are not fluent.
Yeah.
They are not able to
that's
speak English
that's the
completely.
main thing.
But they will teach you. They will trying to convince you that you have to focus on your
Yeah.
grammar to become a good English speaker.
He think he's a teacher.
He is a teacher,
So, but
and he gives you advice.
he cannot express his ideas, and he
Yes.
cannot able to communicate with people.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of people in my
Yeah.
in this
Yeah. So
generation.
the
And
same problem, that what I really want to say, that there are so many English honor students and they are our
yeah.
students. So they are English honor student. That means they know everything about
Yeah.
grammar and everything. They have all the
No, it's
ideas.
not possible because I already said
Yeah.
you that
Yeah.
I see a lot of people in English medium schools
Yes. Yes.
basically. Like I and my family also believed in, if they admission me on English medium school, I can speak, I can communicate with people, I
Yes.
can speak. But it's not possible.
It's not.
It's not possible because they are just teaching.
Yes.
They are not teaching
Training.
how to, yeah, they are not training, and they are not teaching how to communicate and how to
Yes.
speak.
Yeah.
If you don't know, I'm from Bengal, and I don't know how to, I don't know about English language,
Yes.
no one born with English
No,
language.
no, that's absolutely
Okay.
true. Yeah.
So if I don't know, English medium, when someone admissions on English medium school, they are teaching on English language.
Yeah.
But if I don't know, if I don't understand
Yes,
how,
yes, yes.
what they are trying to say,
Yes.
so how can I
Definitely.
understand, and how can I grow myself?
Whatever you have mentioned the point, this was the experience that I have faced. I have just
Okay.
experienced this kind of things. Actually, there was a parent and who
Okay.
called me, and he said that my child, he is studying in class 8 or 9th, whatever,
Okay, that's
and
a great
he
thing.
told me that sir, there is a problem that my child, he is not or she is not able to understand whatever is doing, whatever is being lectured in the class. Yeah, so because it's not because we are not able to speak in English, but because we have some wrong concepts, some misconception.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you already
Yeah.
mentioned that the grammar problem.
Yes.
Okay, so
That's why we are not able to
yeah.
learn. And many people, they don't even believe, they do not have even trust on themselves. They do not have self belief or self confidence that I will be able to learn, I will be able to speak in English.
Okay.
They think whatever courses that we are providing, and so many people, they ask us, is it even possible to learn English by attending this kind of classes? They have this kind of opinion. So
First,
what do you tell them, to those people who think?
first of all, like I in my opinion, and if you ask me, if I give a message
Yeah,
to these
definitely.
people, So the first message is to change your mentality.
Yes.
That is the main thing
Yeah.
of whole journey.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in yourself, you cannot do anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, but when you like believe in yourself, you can do anything.
Definitely, definitely.
And I also and when I started on that time, I also believe in myself.
Yes.
That's why I'm learning, and I don't. I
That's why you actually took that step
yeah,
to
yeah.
attend this
And you
academy.
also have me
Yeah,
in this
definitely.
podcast.
Yeah.
So it's okay, but yeah, you should change your mentality first.
Definitely.
And the second point is don't think about people.
Yes.
If you make mistake, it's
It's good.
it's a good and it's a step of learning.
Yes, definitely. You're
Okay,
right.
when you feel when you face failure or something like that, you or like your level will be more bigger than the
Your previous level.
your previous
Yeah.
person.
Yes, that's good.
So yeah, that's the two main thing. And yeah, and don't focus on grammar, just practice it and communicate, like speak and
Yeah,
that's it.
definitely. So when we actually started practicing English, actually there was a lot of difficulties when we started, because there was no one. Because first of all, we have to understand there is no supportive environment.
Yeah.
In
but
our-
but in this time,
Yes.
in a lot of AI actually.
Yeah, that's what I
okay,
wanted to
lot
say.
of, but some AI is paid person, but
Yeah. Even
some yeah, like
There are so many
but
free.
yeah, so many there is a free like Gemini.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can talk with Gemini. I also
Definitely.
use it also.
Yes.
And there is a lot of apps in Play Store I have seen, but I forgot their name. So yeah, so there are a lot of if you think about environment, and if you think about before, like when AI
There was no AI also.
there is no AI, no app, so it cannot be possible. It's
At that time,
I
yeah.
agree with that. But on that time, like you don't need to partner, you don't need to anyone to talk
Yes.
with, but you like anytime when you get free time, oh, you talk with AI, so it's helpful.
I have a one question related to your points that you say
Okay.
that you don't need any partner, or maybe I would not say partner. I would say environment. If I talk about the
Okay.
environment is sometimes is very much important, because
Yeah.
practice can make you an English speaker, environment can make you a confident speaker.
Yeah.
What I really believe, because if you practice only at your home, maybe you will be able to speak something.
Yeah.
But when the right time comes and you have to speak in front of 1,000 people, 100 people,
Yeah.
at
So
that time,
that's so if you like if you said that in about environment. So in like in our Bengali background, so it cannot
it's
be
not. So
it
that's
cannot
why
be
we are
possible.
here. So that's why we are here to create that environment. That's why we are here to.
So that and I message and I advise everyone, like you should attend every class, don't miss it. And if you practice in home, like you can record in yourself, like
Yes.
you just start your camera and record it, you watch it, and you will be developed.
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
so we cannot get the environment, but you still
Yeah.
here to make it happen. So
Yes.
it's a great thing for us. And yeah.
But one day this environment will be created. And if you ask me why and how,
Okay.
because
Also, I
you are the
agree.
new generation,
Yeah.
you are learning English. One day you will create that environment.
Yeah, because when you
Yes.
know, like when I know that's kind of things, when I know how to speak, how to change this environment, then I can change. Why
That's why
I like
after 10 years, after 5 years, when your younger brother, he wants to learn English and he has been actually admitted to some level of academy,
Yeah.
and he wants to practice, he will already have some person to practice
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So you are the first generation who
Generation
will
of,
create the environment for the
Environment.
next generation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the first action we have to take.
yeah. So action is so important.
Yeah,
Okay.
we cannot
Action is
always
so
blame our parents.
Yeah.
We cannot blame the system. We have to
And we
take
also
initiative.
blame our environment also.
Yes, we are always busy in blaming others,
Yeah.
but we do not take the blame on ourselves.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, if everyone started to take the
yeah,
blame,
I think I read a book of like some days ago, and
Yeah.
on that book also write some types of line.
yeah,
You don't blame to
Others.
others, developed.
When you are blaming others, you are escaping from your responsibilities.
Yes.
You are saying I'm not able to speak in English because of the I'm from Bengali
Bengal
medium. So
medium,
you
yeah.
are blaming Bengali medium.
Medium.
You are not taking any steps to learn that language.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are not getting any job, you are blaming government to stay to do nothing. One of my experience that I have felt in my
Okay.
journey is that there are so many student comes
Okay.
to actually take the level test from me. I usually
Okay.
take level test of each and every students to understand where they are and where I can lift them up. Okay, as you all
That's
know.
a great thing.
So one of the common complaint that I have received from them, sir, I am so weak in English, and
Okay.
I have been so weak since my childhood.
Okay.
And that's why today I want to learn English. And
Okay.
sometimes they actually take the blame on themselves, and it is good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
But
too good.
what I really feel is that it's not only their fault, because we do not have that structure
Yeah.
where a student can develop himself, can
Yeah, if like if I go like I talk with some people who admission on Ramkrishna and okay, no problem.
don't mention the name.
Okay, sorry, but
Yeah.
they're like they teach they ourselves to develop English communication. Like they focused on grammar, and they give us only 2 minutes to talk.
Yes.
So if I get 2 minutes every day, you know,
Not even every day. You cannot attend
yeah,
the class
not
every
yeah,
day.
it's not
Maybe
every day also.
2 day in a week.
Yeah,
2 days in a week.
so it's not possible.
To, yeah, definitely. So one of the other things that we all have English as a subject since we are starting
Yeah.
in class 1, even after completing the 12 years from
Yeah.
1 to 12, so we are not able to speak one single sentence improperly. So why these things happen actually? If you try to observe that, even after.
Okay, yeah, I observed that because like I didn't observe
Okay.
before, but after admission on that and after learning what is it, so I observed that in our
Education
schools,
system, in schools, yeah.
their books are written by some some advanced words and some
Yeah.
and they're totally focused
Native
on
speaker also, they are also
yeah,
native
native
speaker.
speakers. So we cannot understand what they're like, as a beginner, as
Yeah, it's never been
as a
possible.
Bengali
Yeah.
medium school, so it's cannot possible, but still we have an subject.
Yes.
But we cannot speak
Understand.
in
Because
one in
it's
all line.
not, it does not help you to learn communication or to speak. It is a literature. Literature means in Bengali we call Sahitya.
Sahitya, yeah, I
Even
know.
Bengali Sahitya is very difficult for us as a
Yeah.
Bengali speaker. So how can we expect that you are outsiders, you are non-native
Yeah.
speaker, you are able to understand that books, that words? It's not even possible.
Yeah, but our education
Yeah, we have no other
system-
choice. We have no other choice.
yeah.
So because of that kind of system,
Yeah, because the system
we are
but-
given
okay,
a particular book and read that,
And,
memorize that,
and getting some marks.
yeah,
So
get the marks, and that's enough.
that's enough. But and I observed that there, like our teacher, when I express my ideas and when I like I have a doubt. Okay.
Yeah.
So on that time I should ask.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I have to ask this
Yes, yes.
question, and I have to solve it.
Yeah.
So when I ask this question to teachers,
Yeah.
on Bengali medium school, so they are trying to like stop me.
Yes.
So if I cannot express my ideas, if I cannot ask
Question.
questions, how can I connect with people?
Yes, yes.
And I feel so low confident.
Yeah.
I'm so shy person.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's-
it's not, and so that's why Bengali medium school students,
they are
yes, they
becoming shy day one.
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
because, yeah. And because one of the reason, because students, they do not actually express themselves, is because of the teacher. When some students make some
Okay.
mistake, actually that particular teacher insults him in front of the whole class.
yeah, that's the most
Yeah.
disrespect for
Yeah, for a
disrespect
student.
for other student.
He would
But
never take
we-
that kind of action
Yeah,
again.
just we are just
We are
learning.
learning. So I think we have to change the attitude of our teachers,
Yeah,
especially if we talk about government teachers. They
Okay.
do not care about your performance.
Yeah.
They think I will get this salary directly from the government. Why should I take care about your performance?
Yeah.
Whether you will be understand or not, it's not my problem.
Like
It's your problem.
like they don't take this responsibility.
Yes, they are not taking the responsibility.
They are just think about their salaries.
Yes, definitely. When the so that's a really wonderful conversation. I really appreciate the way
Thank
you
you.
expressed
Thank you.
your ideas and you explain your points so well. I hope
I will practice it more better to
definitely.
communicate that. Yeah.
I think people who will watch this video, they will also be inspired, especially those Bengali medium students.
Yeah.
They think that
And I also mentioned that whose mentality is like
yeah, they have to change. After
Yeah.
all, after whatever effort we are trying to put, after watching this, they have to change.
Yeah.
Initially, they do not have any evidence
Yeah.
or any proof that yes, that can be happened.
Yeah.
But now we are able to bring that proof. We are
Yeah.
able to do that, and now at least you have to change your perspective. And especially যারা অভিভাবক আছো তারা তোমাদের যে এই যে ধারণা বদ্ধ ধারণাটা চেঞ্জ করো যে বাংলা মিডিয়ামের ছেলেমেয়েরাও কিন্তু ফ্লুয়েন্টলি কনফিডেন্টলি এইভাবে কথা বলতে পারে, এই ধারণা আপনাদের মধ্যে আনতে হবে। না হলে কি হবে, সারা জীবন আমরা পিছিয়ে থাকবো, অলওয়েজ ফলেন বিহাইন্ড and we never can do anything great in our life. So that's the message that we want to deliver with this by delivering this podcast. Yeah, that's we have also Bengali medium students, and as you can see, so this is your host Samim Mallick, and I have one of my students Avijit,
Yeah.
Avijit Mandal. So today we are signing off.
Thank you.
Yeah. So see you in the next podcast. I hope you would be keep learning, and it's your responsibility to grow yourself and make your family and nation proud. আমাদের মনে হবে যে আমরা বাংলা মিডিয়ামে পড়ে এসেছি বলে আমাদের কোনো রকম ভাবে ইংরেজি শেখার দরকার নেই।